we start the group quiz and see if, or do you guys not, who's done it?
I've done probably 75 to 80% of it. If
I
not
did
more.
it. Look, I actually used paper.
Wow, you're such a pioneer.
I know, I used paper too.
I did it on paper. I did it on the paper that it came on. It's scribbled everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, especially that page. It's all over.
Yeah.
But we did it. If we think that's the quiz, maybe we should go over it first and see if we all got the same questions. Or what do y'all think? Or should we just start over on the quiz?
Yeah, no, I think we should review it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So are you recording?
Yeah, I started a little while ago.
Well, it was still. Okay. Okay. You guys ready for the test?
I think so.
I think so. I'm trying to find a new calculator. I'm having calculator anxiety.
Oh.
I forgot about it. I meant to order one off of Amazon and then totally forgot.
Oh.
My mom sent she had a whole bunch of them, but they're really old or broken, and she sent my best one to my brother who's at BYU, Idaho. So, oh well.
So, should we just start with one and see what everybody got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for one, I got the central limit theorem.
Did I get it backwards?
Me too.
Heck, damn it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
So 1 is the central limit theorem, and 2 is the law of large numbers.
Yes.
That's what I got.
Okay.
So for number 3,
3.
I got 2.
Yeah, I got 2.
Yeah, that's what I got.
2.
And then number 4, I got 112 is the statistic and 100 is the parameters.
Yes.
That's what I got.
And then 5.
100 is the parameter?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
the population. The parameter is basically the population.
Oh, I didn't have it. Okay, so here's the deal. I have a question mark on that one, and I wrote stratified by it, but I don't have an answer. So let me see.
For number 4 or
For number 5?
Because it says the mean of the test score is 100, not, it said 20 statistics students took the test, but the mean was 100.
Yeah, so the statistic itself is the mean of the sample,
Uh-huh.
and then the parameter was the mean of the population.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. We were still on 4? Okay.
Yeah, so the
Yeah, we're just
statistic
cleaning that
is always going to have to do with the mean of the sample.
I got that part. It was the
It's always
parameter
one that's
part.
not 100% accurate. It's just a representation, whereas the parameter is pretty much the expected value, like what it's going to be.
Okay.
So you can tell because it says of the United States. So that would be, just remember, P parameter, S statistic. So since it's talking about the IQ test of the United States, that would be the whole population is 100. So that'd be the parameter.
Okay.
Okay, so 5?
I had stratified.
Yeah, I got stratified.
Yeah, I got stratified.
First I got cluster, but then I crossed it out and got stratified. Yeah.
Now 6 is
Stratified.
cluster.
Yeah.
For number 6, I got cluster.
Cluster. Mm-hmm.
7 SR.
Yeah, simple random sampling.
Yep.
I got convenience or simple random. I couldn't decide which one.
Oh, wait, let's.
So the convenience sampling, that's like when people are walking into a testing center and they just ask everybody if it's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Or
everybody who looks up at them or something like that. Like it's
anybody who wants to take this. Yeah. Anybody, volunteers or anybody who looks.
Because I kind of felt like that was what they were sort of saying in there. Like they took the name of every person who attended. It was like this. If you walked in,
well, it was just a door prize. So everybody who comes, you all get a number, and then they win. Win. So it's just.
It's just not like people wanted to be put into the drawing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a door prize.
Okay.
So they 6 names were randomly selected. That's why I thought it was a simple random sample.
Yeah.
So for 8, I got stratified again.
Yep.
I did,
Stratified.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So for 9, did you guys get out like the
little quantitative descriptive thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, okay. So for the mean, I got 4.771.
Yep.
And then the standard deviation is 1.912.
Yes.
Heather, are you following?
No.
Number 9.
Yeah, I'm seeing 9. Are we talking about?
You have to find the mean, the standard deviation, and then the 5-number summary. So this
Oh,
is
I missed 9. Skip. Okay, you guys agree on 9, and I'll come back to it. I missed it somehow, but I got.
because that one was the one where you had to copy and paste into the Excel document.
Okay, so I did this like last week, so I wonder if I just need to redo it. So what did you guys get?
You're gonna use that quantitative Excel spreadsheet, and then you open up the Crossroads purchases data. Is that what it is?
Right. I think
Yes.
I'll know how. I think I missed, like I overlooked the question and went straight to number 10.
Okay.
Oh, do the box
So-
plot, the histogram.
Yeah. So
Here you go, Heather. I put it up on the chat thing so you can see like what it came out to when you put the data
Okay.
in. 'Cause all we did was copy and paste it. There's no figuring. You
So
just really copy.
so for the min, I got 0.84.
Yep.
Okay, so those are if that's right, then all of them are right because we've all plugged in the same stuff.
Yeah. And the median was 5.15, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
the median.
Okay.
I'll have to come back to it. Okay.
So number
Yeah, all you
10.
have to do is copy and paste it.
Valerie,
and
I
then
think you put different ones up there because I'm seeing the minimum you put up there set 37.25.
Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I switched. I forgot that I went and switched it.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna say because I think that was another one that we did. Those numbers look
It
very
is
familiar.
the other one. Okay. I
Okay.
had two windows, too many windows open. I copied the wrong one.
No, you're fine. No bad feeling.
Grr. That is the other one.
Okay, so box plot. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe.
I hate box plots.
I don't know if you can see that. That's mine.
The histogram.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the history.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like.
They're boxes, so I just call them box plot, even though it's not the box plot.
Okay. I was like, I hate box plots.
Yeah, the histogram. Sorry, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So for 11,
Wait. Did we do 10?
Yeah, we just showed we
it's
just
just
showed
a
our.
picture of the histogram.
You want to show it to us, Heather?
Picture of the histogram?
Yeah.
I didn't draw a histogram. I
Okay.
kind of just looked at it online. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Right.
Number
for-
11.
So for 11, A, I got negative 0.165.
Yes.
I got negative 0.17.
Okay.
You
Well,
probably
that's
rounded.
you probably rounded. Now I
It's
had
the same
positive 615.
So you found the mean, right?
The mean was 38.075.
Yes. And so you do the 37.91 subtracting the 38.075. So it's negative 0.165.
Oh, crap.
So
I
the
need to-
value
that's
is
wrong.
the seal temperature is X. And then
Yeah.
you minus
And then you subtract the mean.
subtract it. That's better.
For some reason I was rounding 2 places on these. I don't know why I did that.
Okay, it's the same difference.
Wait a minute. The mean.
The mean was 38.075. So you're doing 37.91 minus 38.075.
It's backwards. Oh. I hope that doesn't mean all my stuff is messed up. Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm
So
sure.
number
it's-
12 might be wrong for you then.
Yeah.
Because number 12, you're doing the 37.25 minus 38.075, and then you square that. So,
I got 0.681.
yes.
I got 0.6889.
Probably
hold
because
on.
of rounding. Or did you round?
I probably didn't round on that one, but I round on the other ones, and that's probably
Yeah,
why
you
it
probably rounded on some of your other answers.
Yeah, the .17, -0.17, and then the mean was 38.08. So those were a little bit different. So
Okay.
Yeah.
just a
So wait a minute. Okay, so that's negative, and then you square it.
Yep.
Do that on that calculator. It drives me crazy.
You can't square it in your head? Come on, girl.
I'm like,
Because you can also use Excel for these functions as well. Excel is a great calculator.
okay, so it's is 0.681.
Yep, 0.681.
Okay, I still had it right because I had the right numbers. I just didn't have it negative in the first place. But when you square it, it turns it positive anyway.
Yeah.
So number 13 was variance.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I got. Yep.
Okay. I had a question mark next to it, but I thought so.
I had a question mark by it too, but I had C, but I wasn't positive.
Says
Yeah.
the quantity is equal to the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column.
Yeah, because so if you sum all those deviations, it's the variance, because remember the standard deviation is the square root of the variance.
So what's the standard deviation of the temperatures?
Well, wait a second. Allison, did you get something different for 13?
I got the standard deviation.
No, because the
So-
standard deviation is the square root of the variance.
One more step, and it would be the standard deviation, right? So that's the second to last step. Sum up all the numbers, deviations column.
And that's
Now
the
you have the variance, and then root it, or yeah, square root. Then you have the standard deviation. Is that right?
So it's saying
I'm saying that.
it's saying the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column. So that's
Yeah,
the
because they're
squared devi-
squared. They're squared. So when you add the squares, that's the variance. And so in order to get the standard deviation, because the units are still squared, in order to get the standard deviation, you have to take the square root so that the units are in the single once more.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So you
The first
square it
column.
and make it positive, because all the numbers have to be positive. So you take all of your,
That's why you square everything.
and then you square it to get all the numbers positive. Then you add all those up. Then you have one number, that's the variance. And then if you take the square root of that number, then you have the standard deviation.
Okay.
Okay, so number 14, so we added all of them up and then took the square root. And so the standard deviation was the 1.239.
Oh shoot, that's not what I got.
For 14, what is the standard deviation of these temperatures? I got 0.715.
I got 0.715. Yeah.
Oh, did I do it wrong?
0.7.
I got 0.715 too.
Okay, I probably did it wrong.
715 as well.
So this,
Do it again. Because you guys took the square root of what? 0.0.
I don't know how I got it. I don't
I took
remember.
the square root of I think it was,
do you know what I did is I just plugged these into
Yes,
into the
that's what I
quantitative.
did. I did it right into the little, I plugged it into
I just-
Excel. That's how I got it.
Yeah, I copied all those numbers and put them into Excel, and it showed me the standard deviation in that 5-number sequence thingy.
Yes, that's what I did. Thank you.
That box.
Yeah, I'm just making things more complicated.
Me too, apparently.
Yeah,
I
that's
took
how I
the
did it.
square root of 0.5114. I'm looking at my notes. I think
Did you add up all of the squares and then, like this, did you add them up and then square it?
and then I divided them by, so you have to divide them by n subtract 1 and then square root it. So I was skipping a step that when I was telling you the
Mhm.
variance. Don't you take the variance and wait, that's not the variance. The sum, we might be, the sum of the numbers in the square deviations column. Is that the variance? Because then you have to divide it by n subtract 1, right? That's the next step, to divide it by n subtract 1.
I don't know.
I think that's the next step in in the,
There it is. Yep. I got the 0.715.
Okay.
that's so 0.7151, yeah.
Yeah, because
Is
if you
that-
add all those numbers up and then take the square root of it, that doesn't. Maybe we have to hold on. Maybe you have to divide it by 4 and then take the square root.
You divide, yeah. So no, you have to take the square root of all of them added divided by 3, which was the n minus 1. And then that's the standard deviation.
Yeah, divided by 3. So, but then you square it, that becomes the standard deviation. So I'm thinking we might not have the right answer on 13.
No, 13's right.
Because it wouldn't be the mean, and it wouldn't be the standard deviation. But could it be none of these? Because
Okay.
what if,
If you do it with if you add up all the numbers and then divide it by n minus 1, which is 3,
mhm.
and then take that square root, it comes out to 0.715.
Yes, and I have that on 14, but I'm looking back at 13, and I'm wondering, is that actually the variance? The sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column, is that the variance, or is the
Yeah.
variance the
Well-
number once you've divided it by n subtract 1?
Think of it this, Heather. Your variance is just how much it varied. The standard deviation is actually the quantity, the number in which
Well, so here's my question.
number varied from the other. It's an
Right.
average.
We
What
could
if-
confirm this. So you guys said you did this in the Excel sheet, right? It shows you what the variance is. So if we calculated it out, we could confirm or deny whether or not it's the variance.
Because there's that number, you have the sum of the squared deviations is 1.5342. But then you have to take that number and divide it by n subtract 1, and you get 0.5114. And then you have to take the square root of 0.5114.
Okay, the variance, now it's probably just a little bit off because of how I rounded it.
Right.
Oh, no, it's not right. Because if you just add that column of numbers, the 4 numbers there, the total is 1.534.
That's right. And isn't that the variance?
The variance says it's 0.5113.
Yeah.
So that,
If it's none of them.
I think it is none of them.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm back in lesson 3. It's none of them because it says you divide the sum of the square deviations by n minus 1. This number is a sample variance.
Once it's divided. So there's one more step left to do before it becomes the variance. So it has to be none of them. It's definitely not the mean, right? And it's not the standard deviation, right?
No.
Couldn't be the mean, right? Because the mean would have to be,
Yeah, no, so it's none of them.
Okay.
Good catch.
Yeah.
all right. So 14, we have 0.715. Everybody agrees?
Yes.
And then
Yep.
Yes.
I have false.
Yes.
And then 16.
Number 16, extradural.
Yeah.
And
Because it was the smallest.
Deviation.
data is close together. That's what I wrote. Because smallest standard deviation means the data is close together. Extradural, yeah, that's what I have too.
But
It's hard because so many days ago I'm like, what was I talking about? But if everyone has extradural, we must have known what we were talking about.
Okay.
17,
The number.
I put the distance from the mean.
Yeah, that's what
I just said, yeah, it represents how much the data vary.
from the mean.
Yeah, the average distance from the values collected from the mean.
Okay.
Okay.
18.
Box plot.
Give the 5 numbers summary. I have the min is 2.
Me too.
First quartile is 4. Median is 6. Third quartile is 8. And then the max is 12.
Yep.
And then I have 25% lies between 4 and 8 hours.
I have 50.
50.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, it's 50.
Well, because it's what's between the first quartile and the third quartile, so that's half. So that's how I figure it out.
That's true. I don't know why I put 25.
So number 20, 2.055.
That's what I got. Yep.
I got that too, but I was really confused. Like I started getting numbers and I'm like, what am I even doing?
You're just
I
gonna
had to call my husband and be like, what are they talking about? Did we do this ever in our homework?
they're just wording it differently. So it's between 1.59 and 2.52. So you add those two numbers together and divide by 2 to get the mean.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one took me forever, and we didn't do that in our homework before. And my answer was 2.055 question mark. So I'm glad you guys got that too, because that was kind of a curveball, that one.
So you added the two numbers that we had, and then you divided it by 2
Get the mean.
Yeah.
to get the mean.
So 159
Okay.
and 0.52 divided by 2. Right?
Yeah.
I have so much scribble all over these pages, it's hard to remember what I did. 21, I have a question mark by 2, but I think my answer was
Okay.
0.2325.
This is what I couldn't figure out how to do because it wasn't.
For
these
20, are
aren't-
you talking about 21?
21.
I got 0.233, but I rounded it up. It was like 2.35 or something.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how do you get that though? Because we know that these are 2 standard deviations away from the mean.
So here's what I did: is you write the equation. So you know that 2.52 equals the mu plus 2 sigma. So that's the equation.
Okay, but the mean.
Right. So what you do is then you would do the mean 2.055
Okay,
plus
divided by 2 sigma.
2 sigma equals 2.52. There's your equation. And then, and this is my husband. He's the one who worked this through me. I mean, he worked it with, through it with me. Okay. And then, so you'd get 2.52 minus 2.055. And you get 0.465 divided by 2.
Because this is a plus. I'm sorry, I'm complicating the issue here.
You're not.
I can't remember how I got it, but I know these ones took me a long time, but I don't even.
So the answer is 0.233.
Yeah, mostly.
Rounded point.
Yeah.
Because I got 0.325, but if you rounded it would be 0.23.
Yeah. I tried to keep everything to about 3 decimal places because that's what they've been having us do in the quizzes.
They have, and I don't know why sometimes I did 2 and sometimes I did 4. I don't know what the deal was there, but I did.
Okay, so then
Wait, so what did we say the standard deviation was?
0.3.
0.233.
Wait, so how did we get that?
So you're going to use the equation, like use the point, 2.52 equals mu plus 2 sigma. That's like your equation you're going to work with.
But we know the mean because we just figured that out. So that's your mean.
You know the mean, so now you just plug and chug. So it's, 2.52 equals 2.055 plus 2 sigma. Then you're going to subtract, like try to get the 2 sigma by itself. So you'll subtract the 2.52. Or I'm sorry, you'll subtract the 2.055, which gives you 0.465. And then you want to get the sigma by itself because that's the standard deviation. So you're going to divide by 2 both sides.
I have no idea how I did it, but I got the same answer as you guys. But maybe I don't know where I wrote it all down. Maybe I wrote it on the back somewhere. I don't know where.
I would not have thought of that on my own. Honestly, I was sitting there going like, what?
Please
So I think we're just all overthinking it.
So the answer is 0.2325.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to round
Sorry,
it, it's 0.233.
Okay, so between what 2 measured nitrate concentrations do approximately 68% of the data lie? So we have to subtract the standard deviation from our 2 values, correct?
No, from our mean.
From the mean.
Oh,
So
from
I-
the mean.
1.8225. I didn't round again. To
And 2.2875.
5.
I got 2.288 for the top one.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
2.288. And then we subtract it from the mean.
So you're taking 2.055, there's your mean, and you're subtracting or adding 0.33.
Yeah. So the values are 1.8225 and 2.288.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
but if you round them all to the hundreds, it's 1.823 or to the thousands or whatever.
Yeah.
2.28.
Now, what is the mean and standard deviation of a normal distribution, or a standard normal distribution?
It's just like, it's just 0 and 1.
0.164 is what I got.
What,
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the previous. That's the thing, is they stuck it there, but it doesn't have anything to do with the previous stuff.
Is
it totally threw me. I'm like,
So
what
the
is
mean
this
is
question?
0 and the standard deviation is 1. Oh, yeah.
tricky. I'd have missed that one first.
Oh no, I thought so. 23, isn't it the exact same thing?
0.164. What'd you get on 23?
So what is the mean and standard deviation of the standard normal distribution? Is it talking about the mean of this question, or just the mean
so
of?
take an observation from a normally distributed population. So because it's normal, you're using the central limit theorem, right? So the mean and the standard deviation should be the same.
No, what?
But I think that there was,
the mean
I
is
think
the
what
same,
she's
the
saying is
standard-
right, though.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, not the same as each other. Oh, okay. But I had the mean, on my notes I have the mean is 2.055 and the standard deviation was 0.2325, and then I divided it by the square root of 2 and I got 0.1.
Why did you divide it by the
Yeah, so that's what you're doing. Yeah, because this one you have the 2 samples.
Are we still on 23?
Yeah.
But I don't, okay, the thing is, if you look up here, it says use this information to answer questions 20 through 22. It doesn't include 23.
Oh, so now it's just a general knowledge question.
Exactly. So it says, what is the mean and the standard deviation of a standard normal distribution? So it doesn't have anything to do with.
It's the same.
It's not talking about a sample.
No, it's talking about like when the
Yeah, so it
mean
would
is
just be the
0, the mean is 0, then you go to -1 and +1 and -2 and +2 for a normal distribution.
What is the mean and standard? So was it 0 and 1
1.
Yeah.
or just 1?
Allison had it right.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So
just kind of
mean
threw
zero,
that
standard
in the middle of
deviation is 1?
everything.
What did you, just out of curiosity though, Laura, what did you get the sigma as?
Oh, I just crossed it out. Hold on.
'Cause I just wonder if I did it right, if I was applying it to those numbers.
You would have to have n, wouldn't you?
Well, we used 2 as the n.
I had 2 as n because there were 2 data points.
It was
That's what-
0.164.
okay, good. That's what I got too, but I see where they're coming from. I think they're right.
So we're saying the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1, right?
Well, that's,
Yeah. Well, because the standard normal distribution, the mean is 1 and sigma is 0 is 1. Sorry, so mean is 0, sigma is 1.
is the answer just 1 or is the answer 0, comma,
The mean
1?
is 0 and the standard deviation is 1.
Why isn't the mean? Yeah, right. So I'm saying, what would the answer be if you were punching the answer in? Is it 0 for the mean and 1 for the standard deviation?
Yeah, 23 is more a comprehension. Yeah.
So it's not just 1; it's 0, comma 1.
That was confusing how they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it confused me too, obviously, because I was still looking at the numbers. Up
Well,
there.
I had to go back when she said that answer, and I'm looking at it, go, okay, that makes sense. And then when you read the thing that says use this information for 20 through 22, 23 is not included, so it makes more sense.
So that's something to look for on the test. They may do that on the test too. That's tricky. I don't like tricky. Don't be dumb. That's tricky. Don't try to trick us. All right.
Big
Okay,
meaning.
so 24. I got 50%.
Yeah, that's what I got too. What puts 0.50?
Well, 'cause it actually comes out to, like, if you try and calculate the Z, it's 0.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't know how to do that one.
So
Yeah,
that makes
1242
sense that it would be 50 because it says it's the mean. So
Yeah,
50%.
I got 0, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, so you just plug in 0 into the Z, and then it's split down in the middle.
The
In the
middle.
probability applet, so it's 50% up, 50% down.
I should have just
There you
typed in my
go.
answer in Applet.
Yeah, me too. I was like, so what the hey?
You could
Okay,
just
so
go
the next one.
with this. Then 50% got higher, 50% got lower because it told you the mean.
Yep.
Okay, so the
25,
25.
68.4%.
0.6. I know.
0.680.
What? What'd you
I
get,
got
Alex?
0.
Say it again.
0.680.
That just
Okay.
must have been how you rounded then.
I didn't
I was
round.
going to say, because I got 0.684.
Yeah, I got 0.684.
I got 0.6840, which would round
Yeah.
to point.
Maybe I missed the 4.
So 26 was,
0.3160.
yeah, you just subtract 1 from the previous one, yeah.
I got 0.319.
It's because of your rounding.
Because you did 0.68.
Well, I got 0.470 for my Z-score.
Oh, and my Z was 0.4787.
Yeah, no, so for 25, you do 600 minus 542.3, and then you divide that by 120.54, you get 0.478679.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you plug that in, and then the probability applet spits out 0.684.
So 0.316 is what you got?
Yep.
Yeah.
So number 27 got 387.768.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I got.
Yeah, I rounded it up to 388, but yeah.
And for some reason, I rounded to
Yeah. And
87.76. I don't know why I was so roundy weird on this.
And
the
then
90 percentile was 697.
yeah, 696.323. Yep.
That's what I got.
0.32. I got 696.95.
No.
It's probably
Did
because
you
I
have
still
one?
rounding on 27, so that's what happened. So the 697.
So number 20. So 696.832. And then
Yeah.
29 was 461.056.
How did you figure that out? Because I just got like totally stuck on that for some reason.
Well, you just go to the
29?
applet.
The first
Yeah.
quartile is 0.25.
I think I just moved the applet to 25%.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And then I got the Z score, and then I just figured it out backwards. So it's
And so you use the
443,
negative
right?
value because you're going up to the 25th percentile. So you use the negative Z score, and then you calculate it, so it's 461.056.
Wait a minute. Say what? Because I got 443. The point.
So what did you get for the Z score? I got negative 0.674.
That's what I got for the Z
Yeah.
score too.
So you do
Yeah, that's what I
negative
got.
0.674.
Then you
Time.
add the 120.54.
Mm,
Oh, no, hold on. No, you don't add.
No, you multiply.
it. Yeah, you multiply 674. I did that. Multiply
I used. It comes out the
120.54.
same every time.
And then
You
you
guys-
add.
Heather, did you get the same thing I did?
I got the exact same answer, but I use a different formula.
Okay.
I got 442.935.
What did you get, Allison?
I didn't do this one.
You know, I got 461.056.
That's what I got, exactly that. But I plugged it in at x equals mu times z, or plus, x equals mu plus z times sigma.
Now,
And
wait a
it-
minute. Are you subtracting it's x minus?
No, x equals, that's just a formula that works.
So are you
in textbook teaching,
guys using the same?
but it comes up with the exact same answer. You just don't
Are you
have to
guys
do the
using
algebra.
the same formula that you do when you're just trying to find the x value?
Because that's what I was doing.
You have the z-score, so you're just trying to find the x value. So yeah, that's what you're doing.
What z-score?
So that's what I'm saying. You plug in the 0.25 as the percentile because it's the Q1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first quartile is the 2.2.
Plug in the percent.
Yeah, so that's 0.674. So then, and I used that as my z, and I said that equaled x minus 524.3
Wait, why? Oh, I don't know that method. Never mind. Go ahead.
divided by 120.54, because that's the standard deviation. And then I multiplied each side.
I don't know the formula.
So in order to find the x value, you have to take the z-score, you have to multiply that by the standard deviation first, and then add the 542.3.
Yeah, that's what I did, but I came out to 442.
Did you round the number that you got from multiplying the negative 0.764 to the 120.54?
No, hold on.
And you're doing negative 0.674, correct?
Yes. And I multiply 120.54. And that gives me like negative 81 point something. So then.
And then you add that to 542.3.
542. I transposed my numbers. That's what it was. Because I've got 524. That's what it is.
Okay.
Okay, we figured that out. I'm not stupid, just dyslexic.
Okay. We knew that.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
So, and then number 30, we're just doing the positive z-score.
623.544. I hope.
Well, hold on.
So are you guys, did you shade everything below or just everything in front of that z-score?
So that comes out to 623.54.
So for the z-score on that, did you guys get 674.674?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay.
So it was 623.544.
Okay. And the other one was, now that I've got my stuff right.
The answer for 30 is 623.544.
And what was the answer for 29? I've got to redo it now that I've got mine.
461.056.
461. Okay.
Okay, so number 31.
Oh, excuse me. Goodness.
I have two circled answers. Oh, that's because they want to know the mean. 542 for the mean.
And then the standard deviation 31.123.
Yeah.
31.
I didn't work that out.
Why? Yeah. I don't know why I did all these weird rounding things.
Okay,
but
so the mean of the sample mean, how did we get that again? That's what I couldn't
The
find.
exact same. The mean of the mean. It's the exact same.
Okay, the mean of the mean is the mean. Okay.
if the sample size is greater than 30. And that would be, is that the central limit theorem?
Yes.
Or is that the law of large numbers?
That's the law of large numbers.
The mean of the means is the mean.
The mean of the mean is the mean. Okay, and then the distribution of the standard deviation is
The standard deviation divided by the square root of n.
It's, yeah, sigma divided by square root of n.
so we do the square root of 15 or
120.54 divided by the square root of 15, which gives you the
Okay.
31.123.
so square root of 15. Yeah, see, I need a better calculator.
So then number 32, you just update the standard deviation as the 31.123 in the denominator. So you get the z-score is 1.854, and then you plug that into the probability applet, so it's 3.19%.
Okay, hold on.
I got 0.0319.
Yeah, so it's 3.19%. I just moved it to a percentile.
Oh, 3.19%. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So it would be 0.0319, but it just
0.319. Yeah.
So the standard deviation, I'm sorry, I'm still on 31, was 31.123. Okay. And okay, then the probability. Okay, so we just have to solve for the z-score.
Yeah, so it's just the 600 minus 542.3, and then you divide that by the standard deviation you found in 31, which is the 31.123. You get the z-score is 1.854 plug that into the probability applet, and the probability is 0.0319.
0.03. Okay. So it's like 3.2%, right?
Yep. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we good to start the quiz?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's go to that. Hold on. Very slow.
Oh, are we taking the quiz now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
It says, I met with my group and completed this group quiz with them. Mark this false when you take the quiz alone for the first time.
What?
What?
Say what?
You take this quiz once before you meet with your group, and then a second time with your group during group preparation. When did it say that?
It never said that.
Well, if
What a-
as the homework, then we did that.
But we didn't do it on there is what.
That's so bizarre. Whatever. Okay, let's just keep going.
Wait, so we're just saying true, right? I met with my group and completed this group quiz with them. True.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
I think when they say that to take this quiz, it's for the prep. You're supposed to do that.
But so
But
we
they didn't
did
say that.
take
But
the
we didn't
quiz.
actually take this quiz. We prepped for the quiz, but we didn't actually take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The true.
Okay, so it's true.
It,
Okay.
it didn't say to take the quiz. It just said do the preparation, but it is the preparation is this. This is
But it
the-
never
the
said
prep-
that.
But yeah, I didn't say to do that. So anyway, okay. Number 2 would be number 2, right?
Yeah, a
Well,
randomly
it's actually
selected.
number 3.
I have it as number 2.
It's number 2.
Well, on the paper, I'm saying, because it matches the paper, but it's really
Yeah,
number
don't-
3.
Okay.
I wouldn't use the numbering on the paper anymore.
Yeah.
Just look at the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so number 2 is just a randomly selected brand of toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then number 3, 100 is a parameter, 112 is a statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming these are all the same. Oh, wait.
Okay. 100 is the parameter. 112 is the statistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So number 4, stratified. Cluster.
5. Wait a second. Oh, I'm thrown off because, okay, wait. Shoot.
The school fundraiser was a simple random sample, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one we didn't do. Oh yeah, we did.
No, and then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another stratified
Stratified.
win. Because they divide it into groups and then pick. Okay.
Okay,
The
so number 8, the mean we found was 4.771.
Yeah.
Yeah, round to 3 decimals.
Number 8.
Standard
Well-
deviation.
Sorry, what was number 8?
The 4.771. And
Okay.
then number 9 was the 1.912.
Yes.
Um,
Okay, I did create a histogram. Yes.
True.
And number 11 is the seals.
hold on 1 second. I'm still on 9. What was 9?
Number 9 was the 1.912.
1.912. Okay, and then I did create a histogram. I didn't redraw it. Was I?
You know,
That's fine. Just put true.
No, I did it in the
Okay.
program. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
So A was negative 0.165.
Wait a
Yes.
minute.
0.7, but
That's number 11.
For 11, what was the number?
Negative
Negative
5.
1.5.
And then number 12 was 0.681.
One.
Oh, hold on. I'm lost here. Okay, so it was negative 0.0615.
No,
Correct?
negative 0.165.
Uh-oh. Okay, negative 0.165.
Number
Okay.
12 is 0.681.
number 12 is, oh my gosh, you guys are so fast. Okay, the answer to 12 is, I have it negative 0.17, but I rounded wrong. So 0.165.
11 is negative 0.165.
Negative.
Number 12 is 0.681.
Negative 0.6.
No, 165.
Yeah, it's number 11 and number 12 from the prep.
I rounded them weird. That's what. In 12, I have 0.6889, but you guys are putting 0.689, right?
No,
681.
0.681.
Oh, because I rounded. Okay, gotcha. 0.681. Positive 0.681.
Yes. For number 12.
For number 12. Okay, number 13. We decided was none of these, right?
Yep.
Tricky question. 14.
14 was 0.715.
Okay, wait a minute. 13, we said none. Okay, sorry. And then 14 was 0.715.
Yeah.
0.715.
15 is false.
All right. I said extradural.
Uh-huh. Okay. Third
What is the
quartile.
third?
17.
No, 8.
The third
Has-
quartile page.
8, because you got minimum quartile 1.
17 is 8.
3. Yeah, 8. I agree.
And then 50. The answer is
Yes.
66%, then put in only 66. Okay. So 50.
Yep, 50.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, number 19.
The mean 2.055.
2.055. Yeah.
And the standard deviation was 0.23. Maybe 0.233.
0.233.
233.
0.233. 0.233. Okay.
Okay. Oh, and then it's going to be 0.823 and
288.
It's the bottom one.
bottom. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
All right. Score in the GMAT. Oh,
So 50%, so 0.50.
oh yeah.
0.50 if it's 50%.
Yeah, 0.50, right?
Yes.
0.50.
That's weird that it doesn't. Probability. Okay, probably. Score below 600.
That was
We
a
said
0.684.
So 0.684, right?
Yep.
0.84. Yeah.
So this one's a 0.316.
On 24.
Yep.
0.316.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10th percentile. God, I don't remember how I did these. We went 387.768, right?
Well, so
Yeah.
for 27, we're just rounding right to 388. So it's round to nearest whole number.
Percentile. Okay, yeah, 388. Yeah. Those are going to get me. I hope I don't. I gotta pay attention to that on the test.
And then so 26 is 697.
Okay, whoa, hold on. I'm sorry. 20.
That round is, yeah.
Wait a minute. All right, answer 24. I'm sorry, I got behind here. 0.316.
Yes.
Okay, then 25,
388.
388. No points or anything, just the score. Okay,
To the
And
nearest whole number.
and then it's 697.
Is 461.
Whoa. What?
Whoa.
We're
Did you-
talking about 26 still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
0.317.
697
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
and 25 is 460.
46.
461.
Is it saying the whole number again? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so 461.
And then 624 would be the next one.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what I have.
4,
I just wanted to make sure.
29.
It's
It's the
Five.
542.3.
What are the mean and standard deviation? What is the mean of the distribution? It just wants to know the mean, right?
Yeah, so
Right,
you just
five-
542.3. The next, and then number 30 asks about the standard deviation.
And
we
the
just
standard deviation,
1, 2, 3, right?
yes.
3.
wait a minute, what was it?
31,
31.
1, 2, 3 on question 30.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Question 31.
Would be the 0.032.
Yes.
0.032. Yeah, 3 decimal places. Yeah, 0.032. Now, it never asked that when we were, it skipped that question. It skipped question 23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it did.
That was a screwy question. I'm glad they skipped it. Okay. Who's going to be
Submit.
brave enough to submit it? Okay, I'm submitting it. Submit. Yes, submit.
We got 100%.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yay! Yay, yay, yay!
Hooray.
Okay. How funny.
Can I just tell you guys, I'm like super excited that I'm doing as well in this class as I am, and you guys are such a help.
Oh, we have a great group. I'm super excited and kind of shocked that I'm getting this stuff. So I'm just hoping
I know.
this is good. Okay.
Okay, well, everybody, good luck on the test.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
All right.
Everyone do great. We know our stuff. All right, you guys. Take care.
Okay.
See you Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.